Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is joke characters. What is a joke character? Personally, I think it's a character that's bad, unexpected, or just kind of out of the place. Their moveset can be all over the place. I think these 5 characters represent joke characters. Piranha Plant, Pichu, Jigglypuff, and Wii Fit Trainer. Can't forget about Dr. Mario. Why are these joke characters? Well, they're either bad, unexpected, or out of place. Let's start at the top. Puff. Why is Puff here? In Super Smash Bros. 64, Puff was just Kirby, and Sakurai added him, or her, Puff as a joke. This also, the move Rest. It, Puff has amazing, long-lasting aerials such as Nair, Forward Air, and Bear kills super early. Dare is just a stupid move because it leads into dare loops. It can kill early. And, of course, she still has Rest. Now, what I failed to mention about Rest in Smash 64 is that it also has a hitbox. But the move itself just looks kinda trolly due to the fact that it just puts you to sleep, and if you don't ever explore it further, it feels like it does nothing. However, it's nerfed inside of Ultimate compared to Melee when Puff was a top tier. Next up, Pichu. Why was he a joke? Pichu does recoil damage to himself on many of his moves. In Melee, he is really bad and was actually put in intentionally as a bad character. He inside of Ultimate, 12 out of 25 moves hurt him, and his weight is 62. That's 6 lighter than Jigglypuff, which is 68. And Jigglypuff is the second lightest in the game, so Pichu is the lightest by a long shot. And he hurts himself. Is he a joke anymore? No. Definitely not. Far from it. In fact, he has 0 to deaths. 0 to deaths that can kill people. Are they hard and unruly? Yes. Are they cool and sick to watch? Also yes. Next up is Wii Fit Trainer. Inside of the Smash 4 days, I don't think anyone had Wii Fit Trainer on their bingo card for who was in the Smash roster. Do I really need to say anything? Inside of Smash Ultimate, or no, Smash 4, she was low tier. C plus is basically a low tier in that game. Is she still a joke? No. Why? Her hitboxes may be funny, but she does damage. She's like a weird version of Sheik. And the devs tried to make her good in Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, take a look at Deep Breathing. It makes her not a horrible character. It makes her fast. It makes her do more damage. It does so much for her kit. She needs it. And she is a good character because of this. Piranha Plant. Is Piranha Plant a joke character? I mean, if you take a look at these moves, back air may not look that bad until you realize that if he uses in the air, it basically sends him into free fall. He can't drop off the ledge and back air. Up tilt. It has no scoop hitbox. It's great for anti-airs, but that's all. Is he a joke character? Yes! Yes, indeed. But I'm always disappointed by Piranha Plant because he has so much potential to actually be a good character. If they just fixed up things like his bear, he would actually have the potential to not be a joke character, which is why he no longer feels as a joke. Was he funny when he first came out? Yeah. Should he have received buffs? I don't think so. I think, in fact, he should have received nerfs. Now, this may come off as me as a Piranha Plant hater, but I love Piranha Plant. I love watching the guy, and I love just using him. He's fun to use. However, I feel like there were just those minor annoyances, like that back air, where if it was just usable off the stage, he wouldn't be a joke character. He would actually be a really good mid tier. So either cut back on the damage he has and keep him as a joke character, or make him into an actual character, because it just feels kind of disappointing. Dr. Mario. Why did I not mention him in Melee? Because he's not a joke character. Kind of. He's an echo fighter of Mario. And I personally think Sakurai tried to make this guy good. He was built to be bad. He's goofy. So, I don't think he is a joke character because Bowser and Bowser in Melee and Ganondorf in Brawl. You see, there's this moment where Sakurai says that he thinks Brawl Ganondorf was a good character. The reason why is because that's all the validation he got from all the other Brawl devs when he started beating people too hard. Don't quote me on any of this. I don't remember the source I got it from. But he thinks power is worth slow moving. And and if you if you take a look at Dr. Mario, he has strong hitting attacks, and he moves slower than Mario, which means Sakurai must have thought he was making just a better version of Mario. Now, inside of Super Smash Bros. Melee, this shows since he is better than Mario, because Mario lacks much kill power in that game. Now, is he a joke character in Smash Ultimate? He gets his own place in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster. So, I have no idea. Genuinely. What do you guys think? Is he a joke character in Ultimate? Why is this important? I think every game should have a good joke character. Because if every character is good, then people take for granted how it feels for a character to be bad. Inside of Ultimate, I feel like inside of Ultimate, I consider a lot of characters to be annoyances because they can just explode you. I see all the low tiers as just damage dealing machines. In my opinion, the difference that separates a low tier from a mid tier in Ultimate is literally just mobility. And then the biggest difference between a mid tier and a high tier is that while the mid tiers have better mobility, they also have more polarizing weaknesses compared to the top tiers inside of Smash Ultimate. If we take a look at characters like Inkling, she can't kill. Pichu is a mid tier in Ultimate. He's just too light and too inconsistent. Inside, if you take a look at a character like Steve, not only is he pretty heavy for his block making abilities, he can stall out. He has insane combos that do way more than normal characters. A normal character in Ultimate is a 0 to 40. A normal combo for Steve is 0 to 80. So, I personally think that Smash Ultimate should have had a bit more joke characters, or at least kept the characters that were originally jokes as jokes. Like, if they nerfed Pichu even harder so that it feels like, wow, someone was able to win with that, I wonder how that character is awful. That would be when I feel like a joke character is successful. Because they're there as a way to show you can have a better time with the game. It's if if the game is all good, then you can't get an appreciation of it until you try the bad. So, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts on top of these joke characters.